We Are Wrestling.
Olympic hero Kurt Angle, and you're listening to the We Are Wrestling Podcast. We Are Wrestling Podcast.
Hey everybody, Eric Bischoff here, and you are listening to We Are Wrestling Podcast.
You're watching We Are Wrestling.
I'm the host with the most.
You are by far the least intelligent. Stay tuned, listen to the podcast. Best one, Donnie, might teach you a thing or two.
What is going on, We Are Wrestling Maniacs Worldwide? Ben here, one half of the We Are Wrestling Podcast.
If you ain't listening to the We Are Wrestling Podcast, bro, you're missing out. The King listens, and you need to too, bro.
Ricky knows best, ladies and gentlemen. Ricky knows best. Believe in me. God bless you.
We Are Wrestling Podcast.
We are wrestling.
What is up? We are Wrestling Maniacs out there worldwide. I'm the host with the most, Mr. We Are Wrestling himself, the best one, Donnie, here with...
What's going on, We Are Wrestling Maniacs Worldwide? It has been here, one half of the We Are Wrestling Podcast, and tonight we have a dope-ass live episode for you right now. Yeah, live episodes are always fun, and anything can happen. So, guys, I'm going to give it over to Don right now.
That's right, anything can happen. We are doing a live episode this week for the We Are Wrestling Podcast. It's been super stressful with the holidays, so we figured let's make it easier. Let's just go live, because anything can happen here. And we got lots of awesome topics to talk about, which some of the things that you can expect us to talk about this week is Jesse Ventura coming to Saturday Night Main Event, Ray Phoenix and some AEW drama, Logan Paul potentially retiring, Tessa Blanchard, the TNA,
Ew.
and of course, we got the Saturday Night Main Event predictions. But before we get into all that, if you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet already and you're listening to this episode on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast, give us a 5-star review, not just any review, a best one review, and download the episode and give us a follow. But if you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet already over on the YouTube channel and you're not a part of the thousands of subscribers, we recommend you guys to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications, videos be coming out of nowhere like an RKO, and of course you already know, the grind is real. Man, anything can happen on the live, but Ben, I gotta ask you, how's your week been?
It's been good, man. It's been good. It's been pretty decent. We're, like I said, tonight we're in the process of moving the living room and stuff around, so we're at a whole new scope over here. So it's a little bit rough at the moment, but it's gonna within the next couple weeks, it's gonna look a little bit more at home. But other than that, it's been pretty good, dude. How's your week been?
My week has been pretty solid, man. Pretty solid. It's been a little long, but we finally got here. It's Friday, so can't complain about that, which can't wait for the weekend because obviously Christmas is right around the corner. I'm going to try to get all my shopping done, and then, of course, I'm going to be at Blitzkrieg Pro tomorrow night. Not tomorrow night, tomorrow evening in Enfield, Connecticut, because tomorrow night I will be hanging out with the We Are Wrestling Maniacs watching Saturday Night Main Event, which we will be doing a live watch-along. Cannot wait.
Yeah.
But we got Brian Cutler in the chat. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing good. And
When
he
is
said,
it tomorrow?
while I was celebrating, I saw y'all was live, and I said, why not?
Hey, what's up, Byron? Is tomorrow Saturday night's main event?
Tomorrow is Saturday Night Main Event, which is why our main event topic is going to be our predictions for Saturday Night Main Event, because they said a lot of big things are going to be happening.
Oh, no. I didn't know it was tomorrow. I'm still going to be a part of it, but I just didn't know it was tomorrow. Whoops.
And we got one of your buddies in here.
Hey, what up,
Hello,
baby R?
Rage and all. What's going on? Hope you're doing good. And man, yeah, so we got a couple things that we do want to talk about before we get into our highlight of the week and the recap. First off, if you guys haven't yet already, you can go on to our Twitter page at We Are Wrestling with 2Gs, or you can go to our community tab and vote now for the We Are Wrestling Best One award show, which will be coming out on Friday, December 27th. So if you guys want to vote on these certain categories, you can go vote now because it does end this Wednesday, December 18th at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Hell yeah.
Also, another thing, if you're looking to get somebody, a loved one, a last-minute Christmas gift, you can go to ProWrestlingTees.com and go get yourself some We Are Wrestling shirts. We got some designs up there. It's a great last-minute gift, so if you're like myself and Ben, who are struggling to find Christmas presents, don't know what the hell to get, friggin' our mothers, fathers, daughters, friggin' girlfriends, fiancés, aunts, uncles, grandparents, cousins, you can go to ProWrestlingTees.com and get them a We Are Wrestling shirt. You will not disappoint this holiday season.
Bring in that holiday cheer with a good
Hey,
old
what's
We Are
going on,
Wrestling merch.
Danny Huckins? What is
What's up,
going
Danny?
on, man?
What's going on, man?
But also, too, we want to send out a huge congratulations to one of our We Are Wrestling team members, Old School Phil, because he just posted this week that he is going to be on Wheel of Fortune this Tuesday, December 17th. So if you guys want to check out Wheel of Fortune, Phil will be on there. Will he hit the jackpot and take us to WrestleMania? The only way to find out is watching it live.
I know everything, but you need to watch it.
Need to.
He
I
gave
know
me
I'll be
all the
tuning
tea.
in.
He gave me all of the tea while he was here getting his tattoo. He just told me everything. He didn't even let me wait to watch it. So I know the spoilers. I got the
Now,
script.
Ben. Now,
What
Ben.
up, Owen?
We don't know what's going on. We have no idea. The only way you can find out is Tuesday, okay? Phil did not tell you. He did not tell me. All right, that's on everything
I know
we love.
nothing.
He knows nothing. What's going on, Owen?
What's up,
Hope you're
Owen?
doing good, man. All right, well, with that being said, let's get into our highlight of the week. What's got to be your highlight this week in the wrestling world, Ben?
In the wrestling world? Dude, this might be the one week where I really don't have one. Like I looked at like some of like the highlights from Raw, nothing super exciting really, other than like Bloodline furthering and Shinsuke's stuff. Other than that, like there really isn't like a highlight per se. There hasn't really been like a popping moment for me yet. But I'm gonna go with I'm just gonna say Rhea Ripley. That's it. That's my highlight of the week. Rhea Ripley. Why?
Always Rhea.
Yes. Just yes. Just yes.
So my highlight of the week, it's got to be the second week in a row. Mine has got to be the New Day. Like, just hearing them
was
get
gonna
that
go with
dirty
that, yeah.
Dom massive booze, and they couldn't even
Heat.
talk. He loved it.
So much
Absolutely
heat.
loved it. What's going on, Matthew? Hope you're doing good. Hope everybody here is doing good on this live. I can tell the people that are here in the chat, they do have their post notifications turned on. And we also do want to remind you guys, we want you to interact with us in the live chat. And if you guys want us
Like
to
the
answer
live.
anything specifically while we have our topics and everything covered this week, if you send a super chat or a donation, we will stop talking about what we have on our script and we will just answer whatever you got.
Yeah, so basically, like what he's trying to imply is, if it's like something random that's not like on topic or like wrestling related, basically super chat it and we'll definitely talk right back to you. But if it's about the topic, just comment away. No super chat and no super chat needed. Just like we're just trying to like try a formula to
Exactly.
kind of stay up on par. So if it's anything like random related, super chat, dono, doesn't matter how much. It could be like $1, but again, just to give like some specifics out there.
Well said. Ben knows a lot more about this stuff than I do because he is a Twitcher. He be twitching every day. What's going on, Daniel? Hope you're doing good, man.
Hell yeah.
And now, with that being said, let's get into the We Are Wrestling Weekly Recap. This is where Ben and I, we talk about some of the highlights that happened this week on wrestling television. And starting things off, this one definitely caught me off guard a little bit, and I want to hear what the Maniacs have to say in the comments about this. WWE has announced the WWE transfer window, which will allow the general managers to make trades and spice things up before the move to Netflix. And right now, according to multiple sources, most likely the OG Bloodline will be heading to Raw. What's your thoughts on this whole new transfer window?
Fuck yes. Wait, you said OG Bloodline's going to Raw?
So they're saying like Roman Reigns, probably Jimmy J, Sammy. That's what
Okay,
I've been
I would say okay that makes sense because I was gonna say, wait a minute, isn't fucking Solo like going after the U.S. title right now? Isn't that like what they're intending and implying? So I was like, wait a minute, and then I was like, no, that's on SmackDown. So honestly, OG Bloodline to Raw, let's go. It's been a long time, and honestly, putting Roman in the ring, titleless. He's not getting his OG title back apparently, so that's gonna be kind of dope. It's gonna be dope seeing The Rock on Raw eventually. It's a good move. It's a really, really good move, and I'm excited about it. So, OG Bloodline, splitting up the pair, with the new Bloodline, it's a good move because now we're gonna have the Bloodline stories on both shows going on at the same time simultaneously, even if it's for like a whole completely different ball game. I think also with this move though, we're not gonna be seeing The Rock at Mania. I feel like I feel like if they were gonna have The Rock show up at Mania and he was gonna perform, they would not be putting the OG Bloodline on Raw because the other Bloodline need to be involved. So I don't know. Right now, I feel like that's where it's going, but I'm okay with it. Oh, yeah, Danny.
Yeah, so let me pull up this here. I think Danny has some good comment here. Danny says technically Roman, Jimmy, nor Solo were drafted, so the transfer window doesn't apply to them. They could show up wherever. Really? It is technically kind of true. But we're just going to have to wait and see what happens here. I do want to share my thoughts, though, on the transfer window. I actually think that this is a brilliant move because I feel like a lot of the times, like in the middle of the year, like around this time, they always struggle with the draft. Like it has no meaning to it. And like they just throw people on Raw, throw people on SmackDown. You show up in NXT, even on Speed. So I kind of like the way that they're doing this here with the transfer window because it makes logical sense. And obviously, being a sports fan like myself, with the college thing, they do that thing called the transfer window, where like a certain player, if they don't like where they are in college, they'll end up going into a transfer window, which means like they have like a period of time where they could decide like, do I want to go play for a new college or do you want to stay? So like, I see what WWE is doing here, and any time like professional wrestling does something sports related, like a draft or like a trade, I am all for it. I'm a sucker for that. So, transfer window, I think that this is smart to spice things up. Like, Chad Gable on SmackDown, I will say, last Friday was really good. Like, he actually looked like a legitimate superstar. The way that he should be booked on SmackDown against Cody, that's how he should be booked on the Monday Night Raw brand. So, I like this transfer window. It's something new. Spices things up.
Yeah, transfer portal's a good idea, but only in the offseason. Yeah, 100% Owen.
Exactly. 100%. And predictions for trades made between the brands. We might as well share one prediction.
Okay. Yeah, I'm down with that. Honestly, if there's anybody I feel like that could honestly help going to Raw at some point, it's LA Knight. LA Knight could definitely have a resurgence on Raw because not only is there really good non-title defenders, but there's also really good opportunity there for titles, including the World Heavyweight Championship. So, it's going to be a very interesting season going forward because we still have the Rumble, and the Rumble, we have no idea. That's like the one unpredictable thing unless there's already kind of a storyline set in place. So I don't know, man. I think LA Knight would benefit for me specifically.
I kind of like LA Knight going to the Raw brand. That's, I think, something fresh. He needs to start new. So now, if I'm thinking of somebody, like, I really liked Chad Gable on SmackDown.
Yeah, he looked great.
Like, but I don't want to go with Chad Gable because I feel like that's just like a easy answer, easy way to like get out. So I'm going to say this. Honestly, I want to see Gunther on SmackDown, Cody on Raw because I feel like the WWE Championship should be on the A brand.
The mothership show.
The mothership. Yeah. And especially like if you're thinking about like bringing in new fans from Netflix, because obviously a lot of people have cut the cable and there's going to be over billions of people that can tune into Monday Night Raw now. Wouldn't it make more logical sense having the WWE Championship on that brand?
That and Big Gold was always on SmackDown. So it makes sense, like Big Gold was introduced on SmackDown and it has that aura.
Big Gold was introduced on Raw.
Oh yeah, that's right. Well, I mean like it.
And then they did the draft.
On SmackDown.
They did the draft in 2005 when Batista went to SmackDown, right. Cena went to Raw.
But the World Heavyweight has, for whatever reason, worked so much better on the SmackDown show. It works so much better, and I feel like it would fit a lot of the superstars that are on that show a lot better than Raw, so to speak. because Raw is very stacked. Like it's in a way it's its own fucking entity. Like it's its own fucking aura. So having the WWE Championship, the undisputed title, back on Raw would bring prestige back to the show too. Because I've noticed a lot of bigger moments happen on SmackDown, especially lately in the last few years.
Very true.
If we bring that title, the A1 title, to Raw, it's gonna change, dude. The whole scope of things is gonna change.
And the last thing I'm going to say about the transfer window as well, when it comes to like the SmackDown brand and the Raw brand, I feel like SmackDown benefits more, like having like the land of opportunity. So having Gunter as the world championship on the SmackDown brand, you're going to get more competition. I think he's going to bring out the best in more people, while the Raw brand is going to have more stars, which obviously, like during this Cody Rhodes title run, he hasn't really like had like any big stars.
Shit, y'all smell what the Don is cooking? Fuck. Fuck. Yo.
But I like this comment here by Danny. The draft should be retired, and every 6 months the transfer window should be open. I agree. It spices things up.
I agree.
I'm with you. Because having a draft every year, like gets boring.
It does. Nathaniel, we're going to be getting into that in the main event because we're going to be doing all of our predictions and scenarios on Saturday night's main event there. So just give us a little time and we'll get to you, buddy.
We will, because the main event topic is Saturday night main event, talking about all the good stuff there. But the transfer window, I love this move and very excited to see like who's going to go to SmackDown, who's going to go to Raw. And I think we're going to have to do like a fantasy like draft or something like that maybe within the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
Nice little extra.
Yeah, I'm down with that.
But moving on now to our next We Are Wrestling weekly recap. This past Friday on SmackDown, we saw DIY win back the Tag Team Championships against Motor City Machine Guns. Johnny Wrestling low-blowed Chris Sabin, making DIY heels now. What's your thoughts on a heel DIY?
It's how it should have been in the first place, dude. They're exciting. They have more personality, a lot more creative freedom. It's easier to be a dick than a good guy. So 100%, dude. Like, and even Johnny Gargano, I feel like he works better as a heel because he's not a great face, bro. Like, he's really not a good face because he doesn't get that babyface reaction. He only got it when he returned, and that was dope as fuck. Now, if you're going to have some longevity in your career, turn this little guy who is having a frustrated time being a fucking face, Dominic Mysterio, and flip him back to heel. Watch the magic happen, dude, because once he's a heel and turns face, it's going to be fucking running season. It's going to be a rocket, dude. It's going to be second nature. So, dude, honestly, best move. Best move for them. It made them relevant again. DIY is going to have a nice, lengthy feud. And, dude, Motor City Machine Guns, they were never supposed to have a long reign. They were supposed to elevate DIY. And now we're going to have a proper feud. So this is going to be great, dude. This is going to be a great story.
Man, I wish the Raw brand could like be doing stuff like this. Like the SmackDown tag division is actually pretty good.
So,
they just need to showcase them on PLEs now.
So, Papa H is starting to put more tender love and care into his tag teams and turning some of these he's finding these flaws where they are and realizing that, dude, New Day has been faced way too fucking long. Johnny Gargano is not cutting it as a fucking face. And he fixed both problems. And now people are excited for these storylines. Like, when was the last time that you were fucking excited about DIY and New Day? Like, let's be real.
2 weeks in a row, New Day has been my highlight of the week.
What's up, Angelo?
Oh, man.
But vlogging and professional wrestling, Danny, are completely different, but I get you.
Wait, I was just going to say something about Johnny, like, outside the ring. That's, like, what's so weird about it with him. Because, like, he doesn't get, like, the face reactions that you would think he does, but, like, he is one of the nicest wrestlers outside of the ring. Like, he is so likable if you watch, like, his vlogs or ever get the opportunity to meet him.
The worst fucking heels.
Cool.
The worst fucking heels are some of the nicest dudes and ladies in the real life, dude. Like, they really are. Like
well, the nice guys always come in last, Ben.
Yep, the Karrion Kross, Exhibit A. Exhibit A, Karrion Kross, one of the nicest and most soft-spoken dudes in real life, but literally his bicep is bigger than my fucking head in circumference.
That is so true, Danny.
And he's a dick
so
on TV, but in real life, one of the most soft-spoken and nicest individuals I've ever met.
Yeah, Johnny, man, one of the most likable guys, because I've gotten the opportunity to meet him at Wrestling Classic 2.
Oh, yeah, we
and
got
he
him in
even
the
gave a
intro.
We Are Wrestling podcast like a free shout-out, too,
Yeah,
which
he's
was
in the
really
intro.
cool of him. Yep, he is in the intro. But with DIY, I gotta say, like, I'm very excited about this heel turn because now there's direction. Now we got storylines here. And I can't wait to see what they do now with Street Profits. Because the Street Profits got attacked, and I feel like it was Johnny and, like, Ciampa. And they did that to, like, take that tag team title opportunity. And it was, like, all an act. So here's what I want to see happen now. Royal Rumble, February 1st.
Goddamn.
Why don't we get a triple threat TLC ladder match for those tag titles?
Oh, dude. Come
DIY
on,
versus Motor
come
City
on.
Machine Guns versus Street Profits. And if it doesn't
Dude,
happen at Rumble,
stop.
make it happen at
Stop.
WrestleMania.
Stop. You're making me excited for something that might not even happen. So stop.
I know.
Pump the
This is
brakes.
what I do to myself. I get too
Yeah.
excited.
Yeah, dude, because that honestly, it has been so long since we've had a good hardcore ladder match. Like, it doesn't even involve color, just a very invigorated, aggressive fucking ladder match, dude. And I want one. And DIY, Motor City Machine Guns, fucking New Day. What's another fucking tag team right now on SmackDown? What's another tag team on
Don't
SmackDown?
worry. Don't worry. New Day, don't worry about them because if they stay on Raw, you already know what's going to happen. The
They're gonna
Viking
get
Raiders are
titles.
about to win the tag titles on Raw against JD and Finn, and New Day is going to take those titles from Viking Raiders eventually, and it's going to be a great day.
A great day.
Not the New Day, a great day.
Don't have a good day. Have a great day.
Angelo said, Tommaso was my favorite heel in NXT and so happy he is back as a heel. I agree. Danny here, is Johnny technically a heel though, or is he just being influenced by Ciampa and it's going to end up them feuding like in Black and Gold NXT? Patience, Danny. Patience.
Yeah, don't jump the gun yet, homie. You may have
We
a good
need
idea.
them to be
You
a
might
tag
right,
team for a
but-
couple years. Let them establish each other on the main
Yeah,
roster,
dude.
and then we can get that feud.
Hey, what up, Dan? Tomorrow will be a great day. Yeah, Dan.
Yep, tomorrow, man. Blitzkrieg Pro. I cannot
some
wait.
fun, bro.
Should be a good time.
Have
But
fun, man.
DIY, like, we finally got direction, and I hope that we see them feud with, like, Street Profits and, like, Motor City Machine Guns on a PLE. Rumble, perfect spot to do that because nobody wants tag teams in the Royal Rumble match.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody
So,
does.
moving on now to our last We Are Wrestling weekly recap. This past Wednesday on Dynamite, we saw the return of Toni Storm.
Oh, my God.
What's your thoughts on her dropping the timeless gimmick?
Bro, it was time. The timeless gimmick was great, and we all know it. Like, even the little bits and pieces I've seen and I've known. And she has done some outlandish and great work as the timeless Toni Storm gimmick. But here's the thing. She entered this world as the runaway Toni Storm, bro. Like, she entered this fucking wrestling world as Toni Storm, and she never got the pop she deserved as, like, her most well-known gimmick. So for her to go from this heel and very likable and despicable heel, a very good one and a nuanced one, going back to the roots and getting that monstrous, thunderous pop. You saw how emotional she was getting on stage, bro, because she has been waiting for that pop under this gimmick as herself for years, bro, and she finally fucking got it, dude. So honestly, I'm stoked to see, like, a face Toni Storm on AEW television. If there's one thing that could bring me to AEW right now, it is that. It is absolutely that. That could bring me. And is she really happy for a second? We'll get there, Angelo. But
Trust me, I'm going to get there.
but regardless, I'm so excited for her. Really, really nice person in real life. Obviously, you met her, said hello, whatever. I'm stoked. There is something poetic and something that's just so great about, someone's work and the work that they want to get, they want to get seen. They want that work to be appreciated and genuinely received very well. And it's finally happened for her, dude. Like, and I honestly couldn't be happy. I couldn't be happier.
I'm really happy for Toni Storm. She's somebody that I've been really behind, and I think AEW has done a fantastic job with the way that they've been booking her. I think that she's been the reason why the AEW women's division has been picking up a lot of momentum.
Mm-hmm.
But here's, like, also, like, the devil and the angel are on my shoulder. Like, I love the Timeless character. It was so over.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, I
But
like
now
that
it's
she
over.
came back and, like, she got a massive pop. But now, like, let's say she does beat Mariah May for the championship. how long is she going to keep that momentum doing this? Because we've already seen her hold the championship with this gimmick, and it got boring after a while, and she had to do the timeless thing. So I kind of hope, like, the timeless thing, like, isn't fully gone, but
gone.
like, it could be like an alter ego or something there. Like,
That's everybody's thing, though, man. Whenever
That's what
they
I'm
become
hoping.
whenever they become heel or face, it's always their alter ego, man. So it's like, that will eventually come back, but we're gonna be running with the OG fucking Tony Storm.
And I'm
for a
okay with
while.
that right now. But that's like my problem with AEW is like the long term. Like, how is she
Again,
going to be 6 months from now?
Pay-per-views are fire. The shows are donkey shit, and we all know this, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, if we could get
The shows have been
perfect
getting a little
mixture-
better. I
If
will
we can
say.
get a perfect mixture between Tony Khan and fucking Triple H, dude, we'd be in literally wrestling heaven. But the closest we're gonna get to that right now is WWE. The closest we're gonna get is WWE right now. But we are starting somewhere positive. I will not say this is gonna crash and burn because we haven't even started yet. But
so far,
been
it's like
introduced.
on the trajectory of being a good move.
If it can get me to watch fucking AEW television, it's a good move. It is a good move.
It is going to be on Max in the new year.
I know, and fucking I had Netflix. We have Netflix and we have HBO Max. I have Wrestling World everywhere now, so I can definitely tune in now easily.
Ben's a happy camper.
Yeah, I don't need fucking cable to watch AEW now.
Cut the cord. But now we'll answer the question, Angelo. Is she really having her first match back on Rampage? Yes, she is, and it is fucking ridiculous. Like, why
Shut up,
are
Angelo.
you going to have your most over women wrestler on fucking Rampage that only gets not even 200,000 people? Crazy. Crazy. to
Nobody
me.
knows, Don. Nobody knows, man.
Tony Khan doesn't know, apparently backstage, there was like a whole line out the door trying to tell Tony Khan, like, why this is not a good move for Rampage. But clearly he doesn't listen. I don't know if that's a true report or not, like, don't quote me on it, but I did read something with that. Danny says here, don't get me started on this. Tony Khan is clueless. Storm was AEW's biggest draw in 2024, and he has her return to have her first match on Rampage. I get maybe he wants to get some people to tune in, but like, come on now, like everyone's just going to watch the social media clips of her debut, so like you're not even going to get people to tune in. We have social media in 2024, Tony Khan.
Nathaniel, buddy. So let me tell you something real quick. You got that reaction out of me once, where the police were called on me. You got that out of me once. I haven't watched AEW with him on it since he debuted, basically, because he's been wrestling random fucking matches unless there hasn't been like Christian Cage involved. So depending on what he's doing when he gets back, I could still not give a fuck. Like, Edge does not belong there, bro. He does not belong there. Christian belongs in WWE. It's the other way around. He needs to make a return to WWE, Edge and Christian as a tag team, both.
So I'm going to make the exception real quick for Angelo here because he is a We Are Wrestling member on the YouTube page. So he says here, Rampage has been barely having any views, and she is having her return match at Rampage. I'm shocked it isn't on ROH. And I'm going to say this about ROH. Matt Cardona has actually been making it a little bit interesting, and I am tempted to actually watch Final Battle and subscribe to Ring of Honor because of what Matt Cardona is doing. So I'm just going to say that. That's the only thing I'm going to say. He actually has me like wanting to watch Ring of Honor. Which
Jericho's
wouldn't say
reuniting
that.
again.
Oh God, that Brian meme on Family Guy, Jericho in the tights. Oh man. All right. Well, now with that being said, let's get into our We Are Wrestling weekly news and rumors. This is where we talk about all the crazy things going on in the rumor mill, all the news that's coming out, and starting things off. If you guys know, I am a huge sucker for reality competition shows. WWE and A&E have announced the introduction of an in-ring competition show, WWE LFG, Legends and Future Greats, coming to A&E in 2025. The series will be similar to Tough Enough, with people competing for a WWE contract while being mentored by WWE legends. What's your thoughts on this?
Bitch, put it on Peacock. I want to watch that shit. Why is it on A&E? What?
They've been having a working relationship for like the longest time.
Oh, that's stupid. Like, just put everything on fucking Peacock. Just put everything on Peacock. Or put it on Netflix now. It's going to Netflix. Everything's going to Netflix. Why? That sounds dope, and I love how they called it Legends and Future Great, and Legends, Future, and Greats when they only wanted an excuse to just put "Let's fucking go." They just wanted to put LFG out there. Let's be real. That is the only reason that it's called that, because they wanted an excuse to put LFG, which means "Let's fucking go." That's the only reason. That is the only reason that it is called LFG. We know this. They thought we wouldn't notice, but we did.
I think that's what they wanted us to notice, though.
But
that's
it is
why
dope.
They did it.
It is a very dope concept. I know the Undertaker's involved. I know a lot of other legends are involved, and they have a lot of their hands on it. And who better to choose the stars of tomorrow than the greats of yesterday, dude? Like 100%. This is a great move, and we got the return of OVW. So it's a really, really good move, man. It's a really, really good move.
I love this. I know a lot of people are saying it's going to be very similar to Tough Enough, and we saw WWE try to bring that back multiple times, and it's just not the same like the OG ones back on MTV back in the day. So I like that they're doing something different here. It's a new era in WWE, so why not try something new? And I'm excited to see who's going to be competing in this, because I know WWE now, they have that ID thing, so we could get some independent wrestlers in this competition show. Maybe we get some next in line people, these college recruits. Because WWE, man, they're like Cobra Kai right now. They're going all over the world getting the best athletes. So I'm excited to see what they're going to be doing here, especially with the legends like Undertaker involved.
Yeah.
This is going to be, I think, a great move, and I'm a sucker for reality competition shows. I love Survivor.
So am I, brother.
I love the challenge. So when it comes to this, WWE,
Yeah,
let's fucking go.
You know who the host needs to be? Jeff fucking Probst. Could you imagine Jeff Probst?
Have you watched
"Alright,
this
guys."
season of Survivor 47?
No, I have not yet. I'm not going to. I'm not going to yet. I'm getting through still. I'm still getting through, buddy.
I was about to say, dude, you're going to love season 47. I just want to say that.
I'm waiting
Because
for
right
season
now it's
50.
the first, because they're doing a 2-part finale, and right now the first part just happened, and my God,
Bro,
it's such my.
I'm telling you this right now.
I'm
I'm
keeping my mouth shut.
stoked for season 50 because we got Parvati, Tyson, and Boston Rob coming back, already confirmed.
Oh, I can't wait for Traders, because Boston Rob and Tony are going to be in it, so I'm excited.
Tony Velachos?
Yeah, dude, he's in it,
dude.
and Nikki Garcia.
Oh my God! And Tony Velachos and Boston Rob. Let's go, dude.
You already know Boston Rob and Tony are going to get Nikki Bella out of there ASAP.
Oh yeah, dude. Be like, yeah, we worked together on Survivor. They need to get out of here right now, or these girls are gonna get us. Good old Boston
I can't wait to
Rob.
see those confessionals. But moving on now to... I bet you, all, the viewers and listeners right now are like, what the fuck are these two talking
Listen,
about?
you need to watch Survivor to understand, all right? Or else you're not going to get it. You're not going to get it.
It's such a good show.
Yeah, dude, you need to watch
If I wasn't doing a wrestling podcast right now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd probably be doing a Survivor podcast. So if you don't have CBS, you better go get CBS or Paramount Plus.
Oh, dude, oh, God,
Oh,
man.
man.
My head stings so bad.
All right, well, moving on now to our next weekly news and rumors. Jesse Ventura will be commentating at Saturday Night Main Event while speaking about it on the Bill Simmons podcast. He said that the handcuffs are off. I could say anything I want about anyone. I'm very excited about it. I don't discuss finances, but it's acceptable, and I'll be doing for a year. What's your thoughts on WWE bringing back Jesse for Saturday Night Main Event? One of the OG commentators of the old Saturday nights.
Bro, it's a good move. It's a good fucking move. Who better than Jesse the Body, man? And, now new leadership, bro. We are Survivor. Dude. Yo, Don, did we just birth an idea? Did we just birth an
I think
idea?
we did.
Oh, we about to
We'll
fucking
talk
do
off camera.
Yeah.
We gotta trademark some stuff. Matt Cardona, I need to talk to whoever trademarks all your shit.
Dude, we need to do that. I think that's on it. Yeah, so We Are Survivor is now about to be a thing, y'all. And it's not even a joke. It's not even a joke. Something's happening.
Thank you, Dan. We have to give you credit for the name on that one.
We Are Survivor. Oh my God.
We are Survivor. Dum, 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 dum.
Dumb.
Anything can happen when you're live, pal. But with Jesse Ventura, How do you feel? How do you feel about him being back? Because I guess like they're having him do like the color commentary because they want to bring back that old Saturday night main event feels.
Yeah, under new leadership, which obviously is the reasons why he never came back. You know, I'm very excited. We're gonna get some nostalgia, dude. Everybody that is over the age of 40 years old is gonna be screaming when they hear commentary. They're gonna be screaming. They're gonna be like, "Oh my god, I'm 15 again." I'm really excited. I'm really excited to just get that old school feel. I hope we get something like close to like the old logo for Saturday night's main event. Like that'd be dope. Like maybe like the old presentation, make it a little bit more like, you know, street level. I think it'd be fun. I think it's going to be a really, really cool thing. I'm excited to see it tomorrow because again, I forgot it was tomorrow. So now apparently I have a WWE watch along to do tomorrow night. What time is it?
With me?
At 8 tomorrow or 7?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock? Fucking perfect.
So we'll
Okay.
probably be on at like 7:30, 7:45.
7:30, 7:45? All right, bet. All right, cool. I had no idea.
Which, speaking of the presentation here, Danny has a little report here. I heard
What's
that
up?
Saturday Night Main Event is going to be completely stripped down. No LED lighting, no fancy pyro. They're taking it back completely to 1985.
If that's the case, I'm
Love
going to
it.
shit my pants. I'm going to shit my
Fucking love
pants.
it.
I'm going to shit my pants.
Love it. Like, that's the thing. Like, I love, like, when there's, like, a theme to something.
Oh, cool.
And, man, like, I gotta say, like, Saturday Night Main Event, I am super stoked to see, like, what's gonna happen here. And I'm excited to see Jesse on commentary because he is very controversial. And you never know what to expect when you have somebody who's very, opinionated, who uses their voice. And I can't wait to, like, just see, like, how it's gonna turn out because Jesse has been waiting for an opportunity like this, I think, for like over like 30 years now. So for him to like come back to like WWE, especially like after like the falling out that he had with Vince,
Yeah.
I think that this is going to be really cool. And I know WWE has tried to do the Saturday Night Main Event thing during like the Ruthless Aggression era. They tried to do it like in the 2010s, and it just didn't feel right. It wasn't the same. So the
Yeah.
fact that like we're going back to like the 1985 where like it really became a staple in the WWE, I think that this is a brilliant idea. And like one thing about Triple H is I shit on his booking a lot of the times on here, but I will not shit on the way he treats those legends.
Hey, Dan, are you over the age of 40? I gotta ask because you're a little excited.
It's gonna be great. Jesse is awesome, and y'all hopping for the old school look would be awesome.
I think Jesse's going to be there for the full thing, Dan. I think they're going to switch out commentators between like Michael Cole, probably Corey Graves, stuff like that.
Yeah, so with Jesse, like he's on a Legends deal, so pretty much anytime a wrestler's on like a Legends or nostalgic deal, pretty much like they can call them in at like any show, anytime. And obviously it's their choice. And Jesse's already committed to it, and I think main event they're gonna try to do like probably for a year, most
And
likely.
they're going to do it now. Do it.
He's under 40, but you're
now.
close to 40.
Oh,
You're proving Ben's
just-
point.
Wait, nice. Good shit, man. Good shit. I thought I was like, he's like, no, just under 40. What are you, 39?
But yeah, with Jesse coming back, I'm excited, and this is a good way to plug it. Saturday night main event, we will be doing a live watch along. So we hope that you guys do join us for that. If you're listening to this, or if you're in the live right now in the live chat. But which, by the way, you guys are fucking flooding it right now in the live. And we didn't even really advertise this live episode. So
How many people are
yeah,
in
we
here?
got the best fans. Right now, we got 7 people.
Oh, okay. Sweet. What's up, James?
Not bad. Not bad at all. Hey, what's going on, James? Hope you're doing good. And
Yes, Danny.
I know
Yes,
that
Danny.
LOL. I'm talking about him being on the full show. Can he handle
I know.
2+
So was I.
hours? Well, that's the thing.
I.
Well, that's the thing, Danny. I think that he can handle it because he's got a lot of shit to talk.
If he can handle 5 minutes of fucking Karrion Kross doing an impression of him in front of him, he can handle 2 hours of fucking Saturday night's main event. All right.
I think everybody thought like it was next week, Angelo, because even Cam, like I was telling him about it too. Like he was asking me about it, like when's main event? And I was like, it's after Blitzkrieg, bro, because he thought Blitzkrieg was at night, and I told him it was during the day. And then Cam's like, why is it during the day? I said probably because Saturday night main event's happening. And Cam's like, wait, that's happening this Saturday? I'm like, yeah, it's happening this Saturday, but we will be live this Saturday tomorrow.
Hell yeah.
But moving on now to, well, this is an update because we did talk about him last week, so we might as well share the update here. we got some unfortunate medical updates on Bronson Reed. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Meltzer noted that Bronson Reed is having foot surgery. He's going to be out for months. He asked somebody there, and he is not expected to be back for WrestleMania.
Nope.
It's expected to be a long time.
Oh, yeah, dude. Did you see how he fucking landed on that shit? I'm surprised he walked out of there with or without assistance. Fuck. I'm surprised he didn't get stretched. Dude, it was a horrible injury, dude. I saw that shit. It was awful. Awful.
Yeah, and it sucks that he's going to be missing WrestleMania, man, because he's had a lot of momentum, like, since the end of the summer, and he's somebody that I could have seen in, like, a marquee match going into this WrestleMania, and, like, I was, like, reading, like, somebody made a post about, like, the comparison to Bronson Reed being, like, the modern-day Bam Bam Bigelow, and it's so accurate, except Bronson can cut a promo.
And Bronson can cut a promo, but another thing is Bam Bam Bigelow was also a lot more agile and a lot more, like, he could run the ropes a little bit better, a lot more, like, agile than Bronson can. That's the only difference.
No, of course. But I do see, like, the comparisons there with, like, their presentation, their look, and I will say, like, it's unfortunate, like, of course, we do wish Bronson Reed, like, a speedy recovery and the absolute best. Same with, Cabacho, Tangaloa. All jokes aside, like, he had a torn tricep, so hopefully he does recover as well.
No, it was a bicep.
It was bicep. Yeah, I get mixed up with those.
No, you're good, dude.
But,
Tries, buys, yeah. We're in the land of whatever.
We do wish both of them, like, a speedy recovery,
Oh,
and
for sure.
hopefully they come back stronger, and hopefully Cabacho works on his moves so he doesn't botch anything when he comes back.
Yeah, dude.
But let's read a couple of these here, because you guys are flooding here. Whew, holy
Yeah, dude.
shit.
Dan's fishing for his Dan's fishing for his acknowledgement. Give it to him real quick.
I remember when Reed came back, I was talking about how big he was going to be, and you guys joked about me being a fan.
I acknowledge you, my tribal chief. Are you fucking happy?
I acknowledge you, Danny Huckins.
Fucking happy? There you go. There you go. Yeah,
It's kind of the same
Adam.
way.
Yeah, because they're both dumb. They both landed on their fucking feet, not their bellies. Fuck. They went foot first and not belly first, the way they were supposed to go.
No chin tuck. That's like something I hear a lot in like the Maven YouTube channel. That's like one of the big mistakes a lot of people make, and that's how they get injured. Is like not tucking their chin. Also, dude, like Stevie Richards, man, that's a good fucking show to learn like a lot of like the psychology stuff in like professional wrestling. But yeah, man, fucking absolutely wild. Danny loved that we acknowledged him. That's never gonna happen again, Danny. Not in the new year, pal.
Angelo, you are 100% right with Bronson. It's hard because he is so big, so that rehab is going to be extensive. Like, he's going to have to learn how to re-walk on it again. He's going to have to train it, so the strength tests have to pass. Like, he's going to have to work with this new fucking gear in his leg, so he's already going to be slowed down in the ring. So if he wants to have longevity, he's going to have to start cutting. So,
James, he's a Triple H guy. He's still going to get pushed when he comes back. 1,000%.
Yeah, dude.
I wouldn't doubt anything. Like Bronson Reed, probably, maybe 2026, he will have a singles title.
He did enough to solidify a push when he gets back, dude. He got enough work put aside. All right,
and when he comes back, he's going to get that massive pop, and he is going to be taking people out with that tsunami!
And I think Seth Rollins is going to be the first one on his list. I think Seth Rollins, they're going to run that back because it wasn't done.
Or CM Punk.
Yeah, one of the two.
Because they were teasing that a little bit.
Yeah, and then also for him moving fucking Roman and causing that injury. I could see CM Punk 100%. If CM Punk is not doing anything, I can see that 100%.
Ooh, yeah, because he moved Roman. That's a good storyline when he comes back, actually. And CM Punk does want to work with him, too. But moving on now to our next weekly news and rumors. Rey Fenix has spoken out. Over on social media, Fenix posted this. I needed a doctor for months and you ignored me. And he also posted, no one stays in a place where they received inhuman treatment. According to Fightful, regarding Rey Fenix, one AEW source admitted that there's been long communication issues, but hasn't heard anything that would be construed as inhuman, and hadn't spoke to Fenix about it. They had heard that Fenix took issue with a doctor who hadn't cleared him at one point, though context on that wasn't exactly complete. What's your thoughts on the situation going on here?
It is AEW.
Well, apparently, like there
I'm not
has
surprised.
been. Apparently, like there is a lot of like talks going around that Conan has been like kind of like trying to tell like Phoenix like what to post, like what to do, because Phoenix obviously wants to get out of his AEW contract to go with his brother Penta, who I guess there's like reports that he signed with WWE, which I can't 100% confirm unless Danny, you're still here, you can confirm that for me. I think that Ray Phoenix right now, he's just like throwing something at the wall, seeing what sticks, and he's just trying to get out of that contract. He is trying to get out of AEW, so he's going to do whatever it takes to get himself out, which you would think like Ray Phoenix wouldn't be getting a lot of heat for this, because a lot of people obviously like to shit on AEW. It's the cool thing to do in the wrestling world.
Fuck AW.
But
bitches.
surprisingly, you got me off guard on that one. But surprisingly, Ray Phoenix is like receiving a lot of heat for what he said, because people are taking offense to the inhuman treatment, because he is pretty much sitting at home and he still is getting his full paycheck from AEW. And there's a lot of people like who get like let go of contracts and like they get released.
Oh,
and then
shit.
They don't really have a lot of they're
Damn,
struggling.
yeah. Fuck yeah. There's
What
heavy
did,
speculation. There's heavy speculation that Penta will be facing Carmelo Hayes tonight. Nick Aldis said last week that a new superstar. Can't confirm though.
I did hear something like that, and I
That's
wouldn't be
gonna be
surprised if
insane.
Penta shows up. I
Dude,
could see
that would be insane. Penta versus Hayes. Oh, dude, the skies are gonna be so lit.
I feel like I saw them two wrestle before at Northeast Wrestling, and it was a really good
Dude,
match.
I have
so
seen.
I'm not against it.
I have seen a lot of Penta's
Also,
highlights,
it
and
was
holy
really nice.
fucking shit, that dude is in line to be the next Rey Mysterio, dude. I'm telling you, like authentically and organically, Penta is talented as fuck. Like he's so. I don't know what his promo skills are like, but his in-ring skills are fucking on another level.
Yeah, James All Day said Ray Phoenix is getting hate because he's exposing Tony Khan. I don't think that's the case. I think a lot of people are taking offense that like he's saying like he's getting treated like an inhuman, yet he's still able to take signings, he's still able to take bookings. He also is getting like a full paycheck still sitting at home. But I've always said this, like, I don't understand the whole like situation, like when like somebody wants to leave WWE or like AEW or like TNA or something. Why don't you just let them go? I feel like it's just like an anchor holding your company back. And like I think that like AEW should just take the loss, take the L, just let the man go, do whatever he's gonna do.
Just fucking let him go.
It's not gonna benefit them. Like Ray Phoenix, I guess, is like gonna be doing interviews next week. So like if he's already tweeting this shit, what the else is he gonna say? And this is gonna make AEW look horrible.
I love he's like, if he's already tweeting this shit, what the fuck is he gonna say in person?
Oh yeah, Phoenix also did delete the tweets too, so that didn't make him look good either. Man, Penta and Ray Phoenix are great as a team, but single stars so much better in my opinion.
Oh yeah, dude.
They are very good single wrestlers.
Yeah, dude, let Penta fucking shine, bro. And I think this is gonna hurt Phoenix a little bit too, having Penta shine by himself for a while.
I'm not hating AEW because of the trend. I'm hating AEW because there's no stories.
Yeah,
That exactly how I feel.
that
You get a
and they're
golden
fucking,
star for that.
And remember what I said? They're letting all of these people do this crazy shit, and look at how many fucked up injuries they've gotten. Look at how much star power they've
WWE
gotten
though
fucked.
be having some fucked up injuries too. Papa H
Yeah.
be letting them do some crazy shit too.
Do not, I repeat, do not compare Triple H to that mewling fucking Quim over
What's
in
up,
AEW
Spence?
because what's up, Spencer? Because that dude lets them do outlandish shit. The moment I saw fucking John Moxley get those skewers put to his head and they fucking pounded those shits in, just let him hang, I was like, yep, this is stupid. This is stupid. Like, even just by that alone. That
Oh,
alone.
come on, you
stupid,
didn't like that?
Stupid. I thought it was creative, but there was literally shit that could go wrong, dude. There is shit that could go wrong. The high spots, the Darby Allin thing, example one. Dumb as fuck. Dumb as fuck. Stupid.
You see, Danny, that's the problem. Like, here's what I'm going to say about this, but let me read your comment first. Danny Huckins said, the Lucha Brothers rarely ever spoke in AEW, so not sure how their promos are. They cannot cut promos, Danny. I can tell you that. They had
No
Alex
faith.
Abrahante doing their promos for them. And this is what scares me about them in WWE. They're not going to be able to do the shit that they were doing in AEW. So, like, I don't know if, like, they're going to succeed in WWE because it is a different playing field. I think they do have a better chance of succeeding now under Papa H, but...
Papa H.
I don't know. I don't know, man. We're just going to have to wait and see. But AEW, I would just cut all ties. Just let him go. Let Ricky go. Move on.
Yeah, he said let Ricky go.
Just let Ricky go. Wait, did you see that? Wait.
Yes, I saw the video. I saw the fucking video.
We want Ricky Tony Khan.
The fact that this dude straight up said, I can't. He was about to say, I can't sign that. He was straight up said, he was about to say it like the same, like, oh, I can't talk about that. Like, what? Why? Are you legally binded not to sign a fucking poster, Tony? Darby Allin literally signed a WWE belt. Like, he literally signed it on an AEW television. Like, why?
Hey, at least Tony Khan is starting to grow a backbone a little bit, because him a year ago would have signed that.
Maybe he should have signed it in general and not been such a fucking prick. Like, just
wait. So okay, there is one thing I do want to read before we move on to our next topic.
Okay,
and it's kind of funny. I think everyone here is gonna get a laugh at this. So, because hating AEW is the cool thing in 2024, somebody made this fake press conference thing on Twitter. Everybody believes
Shut
it
up,
too.
Danny. Yep.
So here's what this thing says, because Tony Khan likes to put out his statements. So a statement from AEW CEO Tony Khan. I want to address the recent claims made by Rey Fenix regarding the medical care and treatment he has received in AEW. I want to sincerely apologize to Rey for any misunderstandings or issues he has faced. Something Tony Khan would say. The reality is that Rey does not speak English fluently, which has made it very challenging for us to properly communicate and understand he needs at times. For example, when Rey suffered an injury last year, I thought he was trying to tell me he was hungry.
What? Wait, what?
So I sent him to get something to eat as a nearby restaurant instead of getting him immediate medical attention. I feel terrible about that situation. And I take full responsibility. We are committed to provide...
Wait, this dude said, boss, I need surgery. And he's like, oh, you need a sandwich? All right, go to this restaurant.
Hold on. It gets better, Ben. It gets better. We are committed to providing the best possible care for all our wrestlers, but the language barrier with Rey has made it more difficult. We are working to improve our communication and translation services to ensure that doesn't happen again. At the end of the day, the fault lies with me and our organization for not being able to properly understand and address Rey's needs. I want Rey to know that his health and well-being are our top priority. We will redouble our efforts to ensure that he receives the world-class medical care and support he deserves. I'm hopeful we can move forward in a spiritual of mutual understanding and work together to create the best possible environment for our entire AEW roster.
I'm saying this right now. First of all, I have to I'm leaning where Danny's at. He said it's fake. That whole
it is
statement
it is fake. It's somebody, some troll made it on Twitter.
Well, that honestly fucking doesn't surprise me if that was real though. But I don't know, dude. That was funny.
It did sound like a Tony Khan statement though. That's why it was so funny.
It was so fucking funny, dude. That was great. That was good shit.
Oh, that was a good laugh. I think I needed that this week.
That was really good shit.
Well, speaking of something that's not funny, Logan Paul has retired.
No, the fuck he hasn't. Shut up. No, he hasn't.
On Impulsive, Logan was asked about WrestleMania 41 and said this: "No, I'm retired. I'm a dad, bro." Do you believe he's actually retiring?
Bullshit.
Yeah, Logan Paul's not retiring. He's playing us. He's showing up at the Rumble in Indiana. You already know. He'll be there. But imagine like he did retire.
No, I'm not imagining that. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not wasting my time. No, dude. He's a fucking entertainer at heart. He's going to be back by the Rumble. He's just
Who
taking time off.
believes this? Come on. It is top newsworthy. It's a good clickbait title, so we had to talk about it. We need those views, Angelo. We need those views. Moving on now to our next We Are Wrestling weekly news and rumors. According to WrestleVotes, WWE is preparing a special send-off to honor its lengthy partnership with USA Network. What would you like to see happen in this send-off?
Some returns furthering storylines. Maybe a beefy storyline going into Raw and Netflix. Give us some fucking really good matches, some really good shit. Maybe a Vince McMahon cameo. Just kidding. Just give me something. Just give me something exciting. Give me some nostalgia. Shit. Fuck. Just give me something exciting. I don't care what. Just do something really great for it. Put some effort.
Yeah, I think with Raw and like USA, like I do hope like with the proper send off, like we get like some of like the best moments. Because I think like you don't really need to do anything crazy on this last episode of Raw. Because obviously like you want to save all your energy like for that very first episode that's gonna be on Netflix. So I would do like a best of. Like I would like just show like some of the best stuff, maybe have like some wrestlers make some cameo appearances. Like, have, like, John Cena maybe talk about, like, one of his favorite, like, USA moments. And I think, like, with WWE's working relationship, like, they really do have to give, like, USA, like, the proper send-off. Even though they are going to have SmackDown still, like, they had a great working relationship with them, like, through all these years. Like, it started on USA, Monday Night Raw. So, like, I think they do have to do something a little special here.
Yeah.
I think it's the right thing. Oh man, people are still laughing about the Logan Paul retirement thing. I'm still laughing about the whole Tony Khan thing.
Not this Rumble, Spencer.
Yep, it'll still be on Peacock next year.
No, we're talking about Darby Allin.
Oh, Darby Allin.
Yeah.
Oh, he ain't showing up in WWE.
Not yet.
Come on. Moving on now to our next We Are Wrestling weekly news and rumors. I know Danny Huckins is very excited about this one. According to the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Charlotte Flair is expected to be returning soon. What's your thoughts on this?
Good. It's about fucking time. She's needed to come back. Like, I'm glad she took the time off. Like, this is what we needed. Like, I'm very excited for her return. I'm excited to see her hopefully go into more of like the mid card. Like I want to see her do some like mid card stuff. Like I don't want her back in the main event immediately. But I'm very excited for her return. I'm excited for Becky because dude, the star power is going to be insane, dude. And we're going to get some good matches, especially with all the call ups from NXT bound to happen in this new year as well. I'm just excited. She needs to be a heel. No, the fuck she doesn't, dude. No, the fuck she doesn't. She's been a heel her whole career, basically, dude.
I don't know. With Charlotte, I kind of want her to be a heel because I do want her to feud with Tiffany. I want to see her and Tiffy.
I want her to finally just get her fucking like moment as a face because she's been a heel for 99% of her fucking career, dude. Like I genuinely need people to appreciate her because once they do whatever, she's already a fucking legend, dude. Like Charlotte Flair, love her or hate her, is one of the best fucking women in this sport, dude. And she was never meant to do this. Like, she was never trying to do this at all. And she turned out to be one of the best, and they desperately need her on SmackDown.
She is an established star.
So,
I have to agree. And I'm not the biggest Charlotte fan, but, like, you can't deny, like, having established stars because that's how you put over new stars. If you put two new stars against each other, who's really going to give a fuck?
And, dude, here's the thing. I feel like Charlotte Flair needs a second win because, like, yeah, we've seen her as a heel, but, like, we've never seen her as a good face. As a great face, dude. Like, this is the dawn of Roman and Charlotte as fucking faces, bro. 100%. 100%.
And, like, that's the thing about Charlotte, too. Like, you can't really blame her for her run in WWE because that's all Vince McMahon and that's all, like, old creative that pretty much tried to make her be her dad. If Triple H was running this shit, like, I'm sure, like, he wouldn't have overbooked her, like, we got for all these years.
Yeah.
So you really can't blame her. And I gotta say, when Triple H, when she came back from that other injury before she got this one, I wasn't hating on her.
Yeah,
like,
no, she was great.
I didn't like that she won the championship right away.
No.
But besides that, like, she really wasn't that bad. And
Dude.
she was over with the crowd.
And here's the thing, though. Like, Charlotte Flair, like, yeah, it wasn't working with the Rhea feud, but that was kind of a toss for Rhea. Like, that was just kind of like, it wasn't really a huge feud. Like, it was to kind of build Rhea at the time, and then she took time off. So it's like, we really didn't get that, like, deservedly so face reaction that we're going to be getting when she gets back. You know, like, she's going to have a huge pop, and when she does, I hope they run with it. I hope they let her be a face. Like, give her a Roman Reigns makeover. Have her go from that fucking heel we all know and do something different and inspiring, because then people will actually start giving a fuck. Let her be herself and not her dad.
I have to agree, and man, a lot of people in this chat, they're very passionate about this Charlotte Flair topic, so we'll just go over some of these real quick.
Yes.
Do you want to see Tiffany? Yes, we do. It wasn't working when she was a face in the Rhea feud. Yeah, but she didn't get enough time. Like, you can't just, like, expect a couple weeks and then, like, results right away. James, not a fan of Charlotte Flair. I could care less. Hey, at least you're being truthful. Nate Daniel,
Yes,
I just don't want Charlotte to beat Tiffany. I don't think that'd be the case.
It's not.
I think Triple H has a lot of marbles.
A lot of stock
right
in
now.
her.
A lot of stock in her. That's the term. Unless she's putting over new stars like Tiffany Stratton, Lila, I think I could see that with Charlotte.
Lyra Valkyria, yes, absolutely.
Because that's
James.
one thing, too, like, that does need to be addressed here about Charlotte is that she actually is, like, she's, like, trying to make amends with a lot of people that she had issues with, like, during the Vince era. Like, her and Becky, they just made amends, I think, like, last year with all the hate that they had when they were competing for the title.
That, and also, I also want to say, too, Tiffany Stratton does not need the rub from Charlotte Flair. Tiffany Stratton is establishing herself on her own just fine. Lyra Valkyria, on the other hand, she is doing great, but she could use the confidence boost from a veteran, and who better than Charlotte Flair, who can work with literally fucking anybody. She could probably work in the nape. Like, literally, love her or hate her, she is one of the best things that WWE has in the women's division.
Agree.
Deservedly
Angelo,
so, unlike
just
somebody.
Mercedes. I just want to see Charlotte feuds that don't involve a title. I think everybody feels that way.
Same. That's it.
Danny Huckins, I don't mind Charlotte Flair. My whole issue is she's a copy and paste of who her dad is. And I think that's what Triple H is trying to separate that. And that's
Did
why
you see her gear before she left, bro? Her gear was brand new before she left, and it looked great. It didn't have the Charlotte Flair, the fucking Ric Flair stain on it. It was a brand new look, and I was fucking stoked.
She needs to take a page out of Dirty Dom's book.
Go out on her own.
On her own. I agree with that.
Same.
Exactly, I agree. Yep, he was trying to make that was my issue with her, and that's why I gotta give her the benefit of the doubt because it's not really her fault.
Vince was too intertwined with family, and he wanted the same legacy for Charlotte that her dad had, and it's just when it's forced, it's not organic, and it doesn't work.
And that's the thing too. Like if you look back at like a lot of these second or third generational superstars, they always try to do the copy and paste thing of like their father. Like we saw it with Cody Rhodes. That's the perfect example there. Like they tried to make him a copy and paste of Dusty.
Randy Orton is a perfect example of what stepping out of your father's shadow off the get-go is all about, because that dude fucking did everything by himself from the start to finish. He was nothing like Bob Orton.
Literally, Ted DiBiase, he was a copy and paste of his dad, $1 Million Man.
Yeah.
And like it doesn't really work out a lot of the times, but I don't know what Vince's like fantasy
Legacy worked, but the standout that did not belong in that stable was Randy Orton himself, because he wasn't a copy and paste of his dad. He was just himself. So it just did not work. It didn't fucking work.
No, I think Legacy did work. Like, I think having Randy there made it work. But after a while, it kind of got old. It got stale.
In a mentorship, yes. In a stable, no. If we ran this back and Dom was older, Dom would have been a perfect person to be a part of Legacy than Randy Orton. Because they were all three dudes.
With some of these generational like talent that they have here, like generations, like superstars, like and now in 2024, oh my god, Legacy would be a lot bigger than it was. I agree.
Absolutely.
Even though Ted DiBiase and Cody Rhodes, they were a pretty solid team during that time.
Yeah.
But moving on now to our last We Are Wrestling weekly news and rumors before we get into our Saturday night main event predictions. And I can't wait to talk about this one because I've been going with my thumbs all day long on Twitter talking about this. And I really want you guys to let me know what you think about this so I can lay the smack down on all your candy asses. According to the Wrestling Observer, there's belief that Tessa Blanchard has signed with TNA, which explains her not being in CMLL the last few weeks. According to Fightful, there were a lot of talent that got word that she signed with TNA this week. Higher-ups and others claimed they didn't know. Sean was also told Jordynne Grace had pushed back on working with her, which I guess apparently is going to be her first program coming back to TNA. And the last report here that we have so far, according to PW Insider, Tessa Blanchard flew into Atlanta yesterday and will be a part of TNA's Final Resolution weekend, pay-per-view, and TV tapings that are happening tonight. What's your thoughts on her coming back to TNA possibly?
I don't know Tessa Blanchard like that, so I don't have really much background. But if Jordan Grace is refusing to work with her, she must have fucked up. So, because that's literally their face of their women's division, bro. Like, I mean, granted, Jordan is about to be out the door because she's making her official WWE debut at the Rumble, and we all know this. I don't know much about her, but it's got to suck going to work for a new place and you're already getting heat. Like, that's got to be a very uncomfortable atmosphere. So I feel kind of bad there if, accusations aren't real. But she's yet to apologize for what she did. What the fuck she do again?
Yeah, I need a reminder here. Like, what did she do? People were saying she was a locker room bully, this and that. Where's the evidence?
Yeah, what happened? Yeah,
where's the evidence?
Somebody fill us in.
Yeah, somebody needs to, because
Josh
I'm
Alexander?
going in guns blazing here, because if all you people in the IWC can forgive CM Punk for the way that he exited WWE and the way that CM Punk exited WWE and the way that he had all that drama coming with him with the AEW fight.
Nope, dude, this is different. It's racist slurs. It's different. It's different. That's why I said no. Like, everything all that was just said is out the window. It's racist slurs. Apparently, yeah, you can't come back from that, dude. Yeah.
Well, apparently, people in the IWC, they'll let Hulk Hogan come back.
That's Hulk Hogan compared to Tessa Blanchard. That's Hulk Hogan, dog. That's Hulk Hogan. He was basically in Vince's cabinet, dude. Like, no, like that does not apply. That does not apply. This is somebody that is still trying to make a name for themselves, and it did not work.
Okay, but now, where's the evidence of this stuff?
Do a quick Google search, and you'll probably find it. Just type in Tessa Blanchard racial slurs, and you'll find it.
I don't know a lot of it that happened, because during that time with the Speaking Out movement, like, there's a lot of things going on during the time, so, like, it is hard to, like, really keep track of everything that happened. But, yeah, that is kind of crazy. Damn. Oh, here it is. Daddy just sent me the article. Let's see here. Under Fire, racism,
during an event in
bullying.
2017. Oh.
Yeah, I know Chelsea Green and her, like, had some issues. Allison Kay, Kelly, Renee Mitchell. I know that she had, like, some ego problems, too. Like, I know the bullying stuff. That I know. But, because, yeah, she was, sending out a tweet encouraging women to support one or another, and then that's where people were coming in and talking about how, like, she's never been, like, somebody to encourage other women, like, because she was so focused on her career and, like, her ego and stuff. See a backlash. Oh, yeah, some tweets here.
Yeah, that's not good.
Just hours before Journey. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not
good. Has denied these accusations. Very curious. Those knowledge, ugly incident, golden opportunity, the bounce.
Yep, bullying and racist slurs. Yep, that's that.
Yeah,
that,
but
I can
there's
understand.
no evidence on that, though, because when people have issues, like, they'll throw things to see, like, what sticks on the wall.
No. She spat in a woman in a black woman's face and called her the N-word, bro, at an event. Like, multiple people.
Well, if that did happen, I don't think she deserves the chance, but there's still, like, it's taking somebody's word over.
It's not somebody. It's multiple people that witnessed it. It's not somebody's word. It is multiple fans' words that saw it happen at the event, bro.
Well, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens now with TNA bringing her back. I think that they're looking at this from, like, a low-risk, high-reward type of situation.
That's probably that's one
this
of the,
could backlash TNA,
backfire.
though, because they have been getting high PRs.
Yeah,
but there's been a lot of wrestlers that have done fucked up shit, and they've come back. Hell, Logan Paul recorded a body in a suicide forest, and he is, like, one of the biggest fucking like, that's how fucked up this world is.
Here's the thing, though.
Which she should apologize.
She should, absolutely. Now, I'm not defending Logan Paul, but you also have to look at the unstoppable amount of good that he has done since then.
Oh, of course.
To rectify that situation.
Oh, of course. Logan Paul has grown. He's changed.
We're all young and dumb.
That's what I was going to say. Like, I think that let's just hope that it does work out for TNA. We'll just
I'm not
have
saying,
to see
yeah,
what
again, I'm not
happens.
saying what he did was right, and I'm not saying that, he shouldn't still be getting shit for it, but he is a draw, and it is a business, and there is a lot of people, again,
Oh,
but
very, very true. Absolutely. I'm just pointing out the example that, like, people in life, like, you live and learn. Like, we all make mistakes as human beings.
Mhm.
But I do agree, like, if Tessa does want to, like, move on with her life and she
she
still
needs
wants
to
to pursue
apologize and
this,
take accountability.
she does have to take accountability. That's the term. And I think if she could take accountability, it would go a long way. Yeah, at first she'll get a lot of heat, but then through time, it will fizzle out. That's just what
Exactly.
happens in this world.
And Logan's a draw. Tessa Blanchard is a small fish in a very large pond.
So I just want to say this, though, to the maniacs here that are listening, watching. I had no idea about the racist stuff at all before going into this. I thought it was only the bullying stuff that happened. I didn't know she spit in somebody's face, called I didn't know any of that stuff. Because during that time with the speaking out, like, allegations, there were hundreds of female wrestlers coming out with all certain things, like being harassed and stuff, and all that stuff is not okay at all.
Dude, like, again, another example, like, again, Owen right here said Logan Paul, where he might be super controversial as a person, he is the perfect example of what a professional wrestler should be. Super charismatic, super athletic, and has love for the business. 100%. Logan Paul has also not only taken accountability and has publicly apologized for it, he did everything Dan said, and, again, he is a draw. He is a draw. 100%, dude. Like, there is a very big difference between Logan. Like, Logan has done so much to rectify the situation for years at this point. Like, for years. Like, he genuinely grew from the situation and took accountability. It was a disgusting thing that he did. He was very young when he did it, and he was still a YouTube vlogger. He hadn't even stepped foot in a fucking boxing ring yet. He was very
Boxing did save Jake and Logan's life. They both have said that multiple times.
And Logan Paul was also an actor too. He was in an episode of SVU where he was a killer that was also a game designer. Like, he's a phenomenal actor too. Like, again, he has done so much to rectify the situation. Like, and Tessa hasn't even so much as went on fucking Twitter, and said sorry. So again, Logan and fucking Tessa Blanchard, completely different people too.
Yeah, no, I totally get that, but, like, the big message here is this is exactly the big message here that James just said. I think he hit it on the nail on the head. I hate bullying. It's the most disgusting and horrible thing going on in this world.
Amen,
Absolutely.
Amen.
Nobody should go through that. I 1,000% agree. Jake Paul's a Disney character actor. Yep, he was. And like I said, guys, I had no idea about the racist stuff that happened. Now that I know that, like, my opinion has changed a lot because she was somebody, like, back in the day before all this stuff happened, who I was very behind. I thought that she was going to be main eventing WrestleManias. Hell, she was the first female to win a male world championship. China never even got to do that. Tessa Blanchard got to do that.
No, I thought China won the IC title.
She did win the IC title, but never won the world title. Tessa won the world championship in Impact.
Oh, yeah. Comes from wrestling background, being Tully Blanchard's daughter. Well, Tully Blanchard raised a little shit, so Tully Blanchard got some splaining to do too.
Yeah, so we're just gonna have to wait and see what happens here, because in these type of situations, when it comes to controversial people, it's always a low risk, high reward type of situation, but it also could backfire ASAP. And TNA's got a lot of momentum going on for them, so I hope that they don't lose that.
Yeah, exactly. And I heard nothing but great things about Jordan Grace. It's one of those things where if she won't work with you, you're the problem. Like, yeah, Jordan Grace, she made the Chris Benoit comment 100%, and that's fucking, ignorant to say. But again, she rectified the situation and made a whole podcast episode with Chris Benoit's son and genuinely, like, apologized and also talked. And it was honestly a really cool episode.
And that's the thing, like, in life too. Like, I love those type of people. Like, where, like, if you make mistakes, like, there's a lot of people that just, like, they hide in a freaking hole. Like, if you can't take accountability, you can't grow, like, you can't learn from your mistakes, like
100%. I just want to give off topic, but again, Owen, I just want to give you a fucking shout out for, chilling and actually being super knowledgeable in wrestling. This wasn't something that I actually knew that you were into, was like the world of wrestling like this. So the fact that you're able to give some input, dude, shout out to you. Owen is actually Nightmare Nightmare on my Twitch chat. He's one of like the regulars. He's actually one of my homies. So I got to give a props to Owen real quick because dude, I'm honestly really impressed. So I just wanted to give that to him real quick.
And welcome, Owen. Like, I hope you are like enjoying this live episode, and I hope you enjoy like the content moving forward. We do live watch-alongs for all the WWE PLEs, and
he's been a fan since
AEW
1988.
pay-per-views.
I keep forgetting that you're like over fucking 40, Owen. I fucking keep forgetting because you look great for your age.
Man.
Oh
But yeah, man, like we appreciate all the love and support that we've been getting in this episode. So now, with that being said, like you guys are all here for one thing and one thing only, and that is the Saturday night main event predictions, and we want to hear it down in like the comments. Like we want you guys to interact with us. Who do you guys have winning? And let's start this off with the Women's United States Championship. So apparently tonight on Friday Night SmackDown, we're getting the quarterfinals. We got Mia Yim Michin versus Tiffany Stratton, and we have Bayley versus Chelsea Green. And the winner of these matches will face off against each other for the Women's United States Championship. So what do you want to happen, Ben?
I think it's going to be Michin and Chelsea Green if all things go to plan, because I think Bayley's going to be exposed for being the one that attacked Jade Cargill tonight. So I think Chelsea Green's going to win, and I think that it's going to be Michin on the other side. So it's going to be a fucking nice-ass match. And to have Michin on a fucking PLE, dude, let's go. Let's go. Tiffany Stratton does not need the fucking mid-card title. She does not need it.
It's not a P. It's going to be treated like a PLE, but it is a special. So, like,
yes,
I understand.
Regardless,
like, it kind of is like a little PLE.
But regardless, having her on it is going to be so special because, again, Tiffany Stratton does not need this. She has the money, the fucking Tiffany in the Bank contract. Like, she's good. She does not need a mid-card title. She does not need this opportunity. Chelsea Green, Michin.
And honestly, like, with the way the storyline has been with Candice LeRae, you can have her, like, distract Tiffany and have her lose, and it's not going to lose any credibility to her at all.
That'd be wild, Owen. Yeah, I got you, man. I got you. I think 100%, we're going to be in for something cool. I just hope that, again, like fucking Angelo said, I do not want them giving it to Bayley. I hope Bayley
Chelsea wins or we riot. That's how I am tonight. I am all, like, I don't care about what happens with Tiffany and Michin. Chelsea needs this.
Yes, Chelsea absolutely
needs to win this.
Absolutely, dude.
But, yeah, I think the finals, it should be Michin versus Chelsea Green. I think that they both deserve this opportunity.
Did I miss something? Did they actually announce the women's IC title, too?
Yeah, they announced it already. They're doing a tournament right now. They're doing, like, triple threat matches, and the winners are advancing. Same thing that they did with the United States. And I think it'll be crowned at the first episode on Netflix.
Oh, I fucking called that shit. Fuck yeah. All right, cool. I missed it. I fucking called
Ben
that
putting
shit.
himself over this week.
Hell yeah. I didn't know. I didn't know they announced it. Dude, I've been out of the fucking loop like a motherfucker. I've been watching highlights for the last few weeks.
But here's why I want to see Chelsea and Michin go at it. Because both the two, they haven't really gotten a PLE opportunity.
They're both from TNA.
In a while. Plus, for a women's mid-card title, I want there to be new stars. And having Michin and Chelsea Green both competing against each other, I think that this is a great way to cement this long-term rivalry between the two. Wait, hold on real quick. It goes all the way back to TNA that these two have been feuding. And we've even gotten a little bit of the tease on SmackDown. They had that dumpster match a couple months ago. So why not have these two compete for United States Championship? Michin loses, and then she goes like on like the streak where she starts from the bottom, works her way up, becomes a workhorse on whatever brand she's working, and then you can have her versus Chelsea on a bigger PLE for the title. Michin gets her moment, and that is how you make a new fucking star.
Donnie, I can tell you this right now. I could kiss you on the mouth. I could kiss you on the mouth. That was a good one. That was a good one. Tongue. All the tongue. Dude, that was a good one, bro. That was a good one. All right, you're cooking.
All right, I need to address this. They've been talking about this in the chat here.
What up,
I need Natalya. I heard Natalya might win the women's IC title. Better not happen.
Better not happen. Nope, she's a has-been. Sorry. Dumpster fire. Next.
But yeah, I'm all for it. Like, I want Chelsea to be the first champion. I think that she could really elevate the title, especially with her like character work. And I think
agree,
she just fits that perfect mid-card title role, because then eventually you can have Piper Niven turn on her.
I'm telling you, bro. Yeah, you're cooking, bro. I'm going. Let's go.
I think there's more scenarios that work, I think. But hopefully Chelsea wins tonight, because if not, we riot.
Yes, absolutely. I'll throw my desk over right
And
now.
I
Just kidding.
swear
No,
to
I won't do
God,
that.
I swear to God, if Bailey friggin' wins, guys, I might break something in this studio. Better not happen. All right, well, let's get into the matches now. The official matches for Saturday Night Main Event as of right now, 6:34 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on a Friday night before SmackDown. All right, well, starting things off, we have the Women's World Championship match, Liv Morgan versus Io Sky.
It's going to be Liv Morgan next.
Yeah, Liv Morgan, that's an easy one.
Yeah. I don't even need basis for that. This was so thrown the fuck together so last minute. Liv Morgan.
Yeah. Well, moving on now to our next match, we have a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunter defending the title against Damian Priest and Finn Balor.
This one's going to be hard. This one's going to be hard.
I love a triple threat match. It makes it more unpredictable.
I think Gunther's going to take it. They're not going to strip him this quickly. I think they're going to give him some adversity. I think that Finn and Damian are going to get way too tied up in their own feud. You know, they have a lot to chew on still, and Gunther's definitely going to use that to his advantage and his edge. There's going to be some animosity, but I don't see the title switching hands, especially not on a Saturday night's main fucking event.
Yeah, everybody's going with Gunter. I think having it a triple threat match rather than like a singles match is a lot better because it does make it a little more unpredictable on like what the finish is going to be. So
Yeah.
I do like that they added Damian to this match, and I think it will further the Finn and Damian thing without having Damian just coming out costing Finn. That's
Yeah.
just a little boring.
Yeah.
So I do think Gunter will weasel his way out of this one. He will retain the belt, and I think it's going to be a really good match. Like, I
Same.
have good faith in this.
I do too.
All right, well, Gunter is going to win by Dom screaming. Oh, I could see that happening. Triple threat shenanigans, Judgment Day.
Yep.
I agree with that. Well, moving on to our next match here, we have Sami Zayn versus Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre's going to fuck that ass up. There's no denying it, dude. That dude is going to fuck that ass up, bro. We know it. Obviously, Sami's going to show his lion heart. Obviously, it's expected. The only way I see him winning is if Jey Uso gets involved, and I still see that ending horribly. Like, I still see like Sami still losing, and then Jey Uso getting some too right after the match. So I think with logical sense, it's Drew McIntyre. They're not going to have him lose his first match back. It's not.
And I think that like it's going to further the storyline if they have Drew beat Sami.
is.
Because Sami's one of those never give up guys, so like he's
Same
going to
Owen.
keep trying to fight Drew, and I think it's like not going to really lose any credibility to Sami. But I will say this, man. I really liked that promo video package we got from Drew this past Monday.
I do too.
Because I didn't know how they were going to move on from CM Punk and Drew because like they were going at it for literally like a whole year.
Why not take down
And-
the dudes that recruited him?
And man, with Drew McIntyre, like I have the quote exactly right here, and he said, "At least CM Punk took a bribe. They all sold out for absolutely nothing. That's when I knew I had to come back. That's when I knew I was going to take out Sami. That's when I knew I was going to take out Jey Uso."
Yep.
That is how you transition
Yeah.
very smooth into a new storyline.
He's like,
He
at
did a
least
great job.
at least for CM Punk there was something to gain. It's like these guys did it for fucking nothing. Like I was just
Exactly.
like, all right,
It makes me love Drew McIntyre more. And the best part about that promo was he went back to the narrative of why
Yes.
he turned heel, and that was Roman Reigns.
Yes, and he went back to the fucking narrative of fucking just CM Punk in general, dude. Like he put a nice bow tie and also still shouted out the respect for it. He's like he did it for something to gain. There's something in it for him. There was nothing in it for you guys. Like, and I dig that there was still an ounce of respect there.
Exactly, but yep, we got everybody here pretty much saying Drew. That's gonna set up him and Jay one-on-one. What if they're setting up
Nope.
Dom versus Finn at WrestleMania 41?
I don't
would
see
be
it.
all for that.
don't
I think
see
that could be a really good program. Because I think Finn being on a singles run needs to happen. We got to get Roman and Drew face down and rematch soon. I see that
They will.
happening in 2025.
Especially with Roman coming to Raw, it's gonna happen.
Yeah, I think Drew stays on the Raw brand. But moving on now to our next match here that we do have. Let's see, just want to double check. In our main event match, actually, Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens. And the first thing I want to talk about is the tease that we got on social media. Cody Rhodes potentially coming out with the Winged Eagle Championship.
That'd be kind of dope.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
That'd be kind of dope. Obviously, Cody's taking this. He's not dropping his belt yet. I don't think that there's a storyline thick enough yet. If anybody's taking that belt, it's Randy Orton.
Ooh, Dominic is going to be the new leader of Judgment Day. I'm predicting
I can see it.
I could see that happening.
Because half of Judgment Day is all his posse now. Carlito,
But we need
Raquel,
a big man.
and
We
Liv.
need a big
Yeah.
man in the group. That's what we need.
I think Finn is going on a singles run, and they're going to turn on him, and Dom is going to be the leader because all of fucking Judgment Day is Dom's posse. Carlito, Raquel, Liv, and then there's just fucking Finn. Finn's going
Does
to be out,
JD
dude.
stay in the group though? I don't think so.
No, he's going to go with Finn.
That's Finn. That's Finn's guy.
Yeah, he's going to go with Finn.
Unless he like shockingly turns on him and helps Dom win. That could
Yeah,
happen,
because then it's just
too.
going to become a bunch of edgy teens smoking outside of their school.
And now, Daniel, we can answer your question.
Yes, we can.
What happens if Kevin Owens wins?
I'll be shocked. Oh, wait, we're getting Rock versus Cody at Raw debut?
The Rock is going to be there. They did say he will be showing up,
Oh.
so they could have him wrestle because here's the reports, Ben, about that Raw on Netflix.
Yeah, a lot of returns.
They
and a lot
are
of
treating it
surprises.
like WrestleMania.
I'm stoked. Let's
So
go.
Roman Reigns might be wrestling on the
What's
show.
the date?
CM Punk. Let me double check
first
here on
Raw.
my calendar.
Yeah.
First Raw, I believe, is on January 6th.
Let's fucking go, dude. I'm
Which
ready.
we will be doing a live watch along for.
Yes, I will.
1000%.
I will 100% jump on that, especially since I got Netflix.
All right, I do want to read these real quick before I give my prediction here.
Yeah.
Fuck, one night only, bring the title back permanently. I
No.
don't mind it coming back as a one-off for Saturday Night
Yeah,
Main Event.
one-off.
I think that's cool. I think we're getting Rock versus Cody at Raw debut, so I hope Rock shows up. Yep. Owen, Cody wins, but it comes from behind victory. Randy Orton returns, distracts KO, causes the loss. Danny, if Kevin Owens wins, I could see him on SmackDown next week, cut a fire promo, and have him allegedly destroy the Wing Championship.
Bro.
Owen, he might be there, but I don't see Rock wrestling
Bro.
on it.
Bro. What
Can
if-
I give my prediction now?
Yeah. Go.
Cody's losing the title.
No. Fuck
Kevin
he's-
Owens is winning.
No, fuck, he's not.
Yep.
Okay. go
Yep.
ahead.
Cody's run has gotten stale.
Humor me.
Boring.
Humor me. Okay.
What better way than to give it to Kevin Owens, man? Like, he's on fire right now. What Danny Huggins just said. The dude is on fire right now, and they did say something shocking is going to happen on this show, and I think
Yeah,
it's going to be
and
a
I'm gonna-
new champion.
And I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen.
All right, what's the shocking thing that's going to happen, Ben? Tell me.
Randy Orton's coming back. He's gonna distract KO. Cody's gonna win it. Orton's gonna RKO the fuck out of Cody. It's gonna come down to a feud between Kevin Owens versus Randy Orton, and then that's gonna build Cody and Randy Orton at WrestleMania. Randy's gonna take it.
I heard rumors about a surprise title change on Saturday. That's what I heard, too.
Yeah, the reign's mid, but they're gonna let him keep it till WrestleMania, where fucking Orton is gonna take it for the next go. It only makes sense for
Nope.
Orton, dude. I
I think we might be getting a triple threat
Do
match
you
for
not?
Mania.
And that's fine, but do you not remember Orton eyeing down that fucking title on Cody? He is going to fucking turn on Cody. Even if Cody does not drop it tomorrow, he is going to turn on Cody, and Orton is coming back as heel, and he's going to say, fuck Cody, fuck KO, fuck friendships, the Legend Killer's back. We're getting the Viper back.
Maybe Tiffany cash-in.
I could see that happening.
Her cashing in on Kevin Owens or Cody.
The People's Champion is just like a fucking 24/7 title and a TNT
Yeah, I was about to
champion- or
say,
the
it's not
fuck-
even a
yeah.
real championship.
It's not a real championship, no.
But I don't know, man. I think
could be,
that,
Owen.
like, dude, I don't know. I feel like Kevin Owens is going to win the championship. I have a feeling, but I think it's going to be a short title run. Cody will win the title back at, like, Rumble or something. But they
I can see
are
that.
going to do, they have to show some adversity with Cody.
And I think that Orton's going to turn on Cody. I think he's going to turn on Cody because it's been written in the stars, bro. It's written in the stars.
But honestly, like, KO, I could see him having a short title run. Like, I think that could really benefit him. And then
I would
having
accept
Sammy
it.
maybe screw him.
And I would accept it because apparently KO is out the door in 25 anyway. So honestly,
Nope, I heard. Nope, there's reports now that he signed a deal
And-
behind closed doors.
and that's fine too. So again, I'm cool with whatever they do. I would accept it if they gave it to KO, but at the same time,
He needs it.
but at the same time, I would rather Cody win and fucking Orton coming back and just demolishing them both because then we're setting up for the road to WrestleMania. And Netflix on Raw is gonna be Netflix is gonna be fucking stacked.
Because here's what would be really cool, in my opinion. I think you should have KO win the title on Saturday. Royal Rumble. Cody
Yes, Owen.
Rhodes gets his rematch, goes against KO. Cody wins, and then that's when Randy Orton hits an
Turns.
RKO on Cody Rhodes to start that feud.
Setting up for Romania. Yep, I agree. Okay,
I think a transitional champ, I think for KO, it will benefit him in the long run.
it will. I think that they're gonna set up for something broader, and I think that he's eventually gonna hold the world heavyweight. I think he's eventually going to hold the world heavyweight.
I agree, Danny. KO has only held the title once, and that's
So
a
is
crime
Finn.
if you ask me.
And they were both injured.
Ooh, Randy wins Rumble, pretends to challenge Gunter, but challenges Cody.
That could happen.
I could see a little twist there, because.
But again, I want new stars, man. Again, I want new stars, man.
I can see. I feel like Damien's gonna win the Rumble, and then he's gonna go for the world title and beat Gunter. I see that happening.
Good.
But it's only a matter of time. We still are very far away from the road to WrestleMania. Only time could tell. But I'm excited for Saturday Night Main Event overall. I think that this is gonna be a fun show. I like that it's not every week. Like, it feels special. And that's why, like, I'm very excited that they're bringing this back, especially with, like, Jesse Ventura, the old set, and even, like, a Winged Eagle title for one night only. I'll take it.
Hell yeah, dude.
I'm excited. I wish we had a tag match on here, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
But, man, what a great live episode. I want to thank all the We Are Wrestling Maniacs for making this very fun. And we do have a lot of big plans going into the new year that we will talk about pretty soon. Maybe do like a whole separate extra on that for the people that are interested. And we do want to give more benefits to guys like Angelo who are We Are Wrestling members. We might be opening up a Patreon. There's a lot of things in the works. But to all the We Are Wrestling Maniacs out there worldwide, let us know like your thoughts on all the topics that we covered this week. What a great episode it was. If you guys enjoyed this, make sure to smash that like button now. If you're not a We Are Wrestling Maniac yet already and you're listening to this episode, wherever you get your podcast, Spotify, Apple, give us a 5-star review, not just any review, a best one review, and download the episode. Give us a follow. But if you're not a Maniac yet already, recommend you guys over on the YouTube channel where you get the best pro wrestling content, and you can be a part of these lives for free. FREE for free. Recommend you guys to hit that subscribe button now, turn on the post notifications. We got lots of awesome content coming out of nowhere like an RKO. We got some vlogs that we're ready to line up and upload, which Ben has been working very hard behind the scenes on. So you guys will be seeing that pretty soon. Also, before it's too late, go to the We Are Wrestling community tab or our social media pages and vote now on the We Are Wrestling Best One Award Show. It'll be taking place on Friday, December 27th. So if you guys want to be a part of it, you can vote now. Your vote counts. It matters. And the best way to do that is go to our social medias and the community tab and vote. We have categories from all over the place. Best wrestlers, rising stars, best pay-per-views, all this and that. Lots of freaking things to talk about. Congratulations to Phil once again. Wheel of Fortune. You can check him out on Tuesday, which I think we're going to bring him on the podcast next week to talk about it a little bit because it's a really cool experience. And now that he can talk about it all, might as well have him on here. But links down in the description box below. You can go follow Ben and I over on our social medias and other adventures. Ben is live on Twitch almost every day over there doing reactions, gaming, all that fun stuff. So go check him out. Also myself, right now I am on a daily upload streak over on the Best One Donnie channel, posting toy videos, which in the next couple days I will be having my Straight Edge Society CM Punk review, one of the rare boys that they did a re-release for. You can check all that good stuff out. All the links down in the description below. My God. Oh, yeah, we do need a Discord. I agree. I've been looking
We'll talk about
more
that
into
after.
that.
We'll talk about it after.
But to all the We Are Wrestling Maniacs out there worldwide, we are out of time. We are taking over. Peace.
Peace.